Humpday, 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 Humpday. Welcome back to the Humpday Highlight Show. It's your boy Puff Daddy in here. I'm sorry, I changed that. I gotta change that from my last show, if you will, only if you will. It's your boy Lowe's here, and with me today, special guest, friend of the show, Big O, the O Show in the house. What's good, fella?
Appreciate you having me, G's. It's been a hot second, bro.
It has been a hot second.
Hot second.
The hottest of seconds, if you will.
Yes. What was the last thing I was on? I think I was for a wind down.
Yes, you were. Shout out to Wind Down with Los every Wednesdays, Thursdays.
Love me to Wind Down Wednesday.
Don't be a Wind Down Wednesday. Don't turn into a Wednesday. Freaks come out at night. So I'm gonna say. But today we got a lot of things to talk about. Oh, I got a lot of things to show you because, it's the Humpday Highlight Show. So, you haven't been here in a while. So what we like to do is like to start off with some shit.
Show me something wild, G's. Show me something wild.
I mean, some things you might have already seen. Some things you might have not seen.
I ain't seen nothing. I live under a rock.
Okay.
I ain't see it. Nope.
Okay. All right. So we go see if you've seen it. So sometimes when you we don't have kids yet, right?
Thank God.
God willing.
No rush.
Right. Okay. But sometimes people go hard for their kid, especially when they play a sport, right? And what you don't want to have is that dad that believes he's the coach, the ref, the commissioner, all that, right?
No. Daddy do it all.
The daddy do it all. And shout out to those dads, the LeVar Ball types. Shout out to them niggas. But look at this dude.
Gripping the ref.
Hold on.
Gripping the ref.
Turn the sound off because he's fully got a good grip. He's got a good ass grip.
Easy. Not for the little league. The Titans out there,
bro. I just had to just get that one out the way because I'm just like, my man's got a very serious grip on.
Bro, it was intensity with that.
You know what I'm saying?
My question. I always think when I see stuff like that, what happened? Like
exactly.
Was it just
what call was it?
What to get that mad at somebody that you gripping them up like that?
Bro,
what happened?
What was it? What was it? A charge? What is it? A 3-second? What happened? Backcourt?
Crazy late game bullshit call.
It had to be, and it wasn't one call. It looked because the tension in the grip. Feel like he was dealing with this all game long.
That's 6 minutes worth of tension right there. Yeah, that's a game worth of tension.
That wasn't no. Oh damn, you fucked the game up, nigga. That was like you've been fucking this shit up all day. You know what I'm saying? That was one of them. Yeah, that was one of those. That was one of them real death grips. All right, boom. So that being said, we're gonna keep it rocking to this. All right.
I'm gonna see some crazy shit.
I mean, I'm just here just to show people they're all sport related. So I just want to see, check niggas' temperatures. But but I will say this. So respect to all the people out there, right, that are physical height challenged, right? Because for some reason anything they do is instantly funnier. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why does society make me fun of little people? I don't know. Little people and kids. Like, if kids do shit, it's like the funniest and cutest shit in the world. If little people do it, it's probably for the same reason. But anywho, these niggas got some beef on their hands. Pause. And then you kind of, pause near the area. It's funny because you actually like this. So you've definitely seen this. Niggas had to really get it shake. That's kids. Oh,
kids.
Ooh. But did you see my son? He really was like, yeah, bring it. Just bring it. And he called with a quick. First of all, bring it back. I gotta bring it back. I'm gonna turn the sound on because I really gotta see my son's opening combo though. Bang! Opening
He really
combo.
caught him back this.
Opening combo was nasty. Dropped him twice. Bang! Bang! Left hook. Oh my God. Oh. Yo, my man was living on the mat. God damn. That's just some
balance.
Yeah, just some shit that But do you think that's like lit to get your kid involved in?
I mean, personally, I wouldn't. Not that young.
Not that young? You don't think so?
Nah, I don't think that young you would do that. I think that young I might have them just train and then let them spar when they get older. But I don't even with the head pads and stuff. Nah, I don't think it's worth it.
I mean, at least they are all protected, but
yeah, but
yeah, because then you're right. That young, it might be impressionable on them, and they might become like develop that fighting. Because sometimes there's a thin line between that discipline and like knowing how to like fuck somebody up, and not doing it, and not provoking it, and not walking around like you could beat anybody up.
Like
you know what I'm saying?
From the bully to the bully.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Bruce Lee wasn't walking around mushing niggas, was he? No.
Front kicking the first person that looked at him weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he could have, but he wasn't. That wasn't his vibe. That wasn't his vibe.
Definitely could have.
All right. So sometimes situations get a little south, right?
Oh.
When we're in, not we, but when there's certain press conferences, high stakes in these combat sports. You know what I'm saying? High stakes at MMA kind of thing. So niggas really want to fight right then and there sometimes. Well, we found one where niggas did fight right then and there. Roll the clip.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Хорош, парни. Оба. Давай.
Oh, shit.
Я чё?
I saw one where homie got.
Oh, shit.
Давай, брат. Газуй.
He hit that nigga hard as shit. Oh!
Ты чё?
Oh,
Ты чё? А ну отойди.
he's fucking wilding. Yo, these gotta be Russian niggas, bro.
He's gotta be Russian.
These gotta be Russian niggas, yo. They get it
shaking.
shaking.
Knocked out. Even the press conference doing weigh-ins, talking crap and get knocked out.
Bro, did you? I don't even know what that first punch was, but it was loud as shit. That shit connected, bro. That shit said bing.
They be wild out there. Hey, shout out to them though. That's like some real warrior spirit shit. They don't care about all the showmanship or nothing. They just want to go at it.
Shout out to the league that lets them niggas do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? I would love a pre-fight, nigga. If first of all, Dana White needs to watch that shit, because if niggas got that shit, knew was allowed to do that shit in UFC, I bet you the fight they would sell more. I bet you would risk injury, of course, but
they would sell more. It'd be heated. There'd be more heat to it,
bro. Especially the night before or like a couple days before, like the face off, like, bro, that last push. Nah, I'm just saying, Dana.
But homie running across the whole stage though, nobody moved.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I gotta respect, bro. Nobody wavered. Nobody wavered. It was like,
they're like, wait, what? They just let that shit happen.
And my man jackknifed him. my man full vertical, more horizontal.
Hey, I ain't mad at him.
Bang!
He was ready to put hands on homie.
Honestly, we gotta pull up some Russian fight leagues, because I think that shit might be very lit.
Have you seen the one where it's like 10 on 10, like dudes in a cage and they just go at it? It's like
I've seen 10. It's okay. That's a free for all one. I've seen one where it's teams.
Yeah.
So it's like 30 niggas, but it's not a cage. It's like on a mat, like regular mat floor, and it's like teams of 4, and it's like they just fight other teams of 4, and it's like
that shit like that's funny to me.
Niggas began jumped, and
it's out.
Yo, bro, and I've seen that, and it's anything goes with that shit. Like,
facts.
Submissions count, knockouts count,
everything.
TKOs, throwing a towel, all that. Niggas get jumped. I'm like, yo, they and there's a U.S. team. There is a U.S. team.
Is there?
There is a U.S. team because I've
shit.
seen it. It was Ukraine, U.S., and Russia.
How'd the U.S. team do?
Yeah.
We wasn't taking it with them because they crazy.
They
fact
got
that
it
Ukraine
shaking.
got their own team says something too.
Yeah, they got it shaking, but the finals was I think it ended up being that Russian team. It was Russian and like Sweden, like the Russian or some European team, Croatia, some shit. Russian team got rid of them real quick. Like it wasn't even a match. I'm gonna have to find it. I think the U.S. lost too. I think it was Ukraine versus Russia, if I remember the final. It was a couple years ago, but I think it was Ukraine versus Russia.
Definitely. If you find that, send that to me. For real.
That's some shit we definitely gotta, what I mean, definitely gotta cover. That's some slap fighting shit. Slap fight's a whole different world.
Yeah, it is. People get knocked out in that shit. That shit,
bro. That shit is nasty.
Man, getting slapped so hard you just out cold. You don't wake up till tomorrow morning.
No, I don't want to imagine that. So here's a transition. Sometimes we create a sport that's not really a sport, right? And we bring it up to the Olympic board and we say, hey, make this an Olympic sport. Make this a fucking sport, period. Right? This is one of those instances where it's like, why isn't this a sport? Because we've already been doing it, right? Why is not this? I'm sorry, this. Why isn't this a sport already?
Oh.
Why isn't this a sport already?
So what, you think you go hits and downs? Because I doubt you get knocked out by a pillow.
Facts. But I'm saying though, this is an official thing.
He can't go no more. That's crazy.
It's a TKO and a pillow fight championship. No, I gotta see that again. That bitch swinging. Oh, dropped him.
Not off the pillow.
That bitch said, it's a fucking pillow. Mike's done. Mike's done. He TKO. He walked off.
Yeah, he slumped.
He walked off of a pillow fight.
How you go?
I just want to reiterate that.
Pillow fight.
And not only a pillow fight, the pillow fight. This is the pillow fight championship. This is the championship match. You get TKO'd in the championship match. Let me tell you something.
Championship.
It could be the worst thing in the world. If I'm in there and competing for a championship, you're gonna have to cart me out of that motherfucker.
Facts. But I mean, especially if some pillow fighting, like that's just
pillow fight. I'm gonna be out there like Neo mixed with Floyd. Okay, all right. I'll be out there doing some shit, doing some nunchuck shit with that pillow. You know what I'm saying? Getting it popping. But I want to know is the actual like the semantics of it, because what is it? What's the official weight on the pillow?
That's what I was curious. Is it like goose feathers, duck feathers? Like, because there's a different density to goose and duck feathers.
There is.
You know what I'm saying?
There is.
This for the feather matters. Is it like what type of pillowcases do they have? Can
there
they
is.
double case
There
it?
There is. Some duck feathers are softer.
What's the parameters of it?
Right, rounds. I need to know.
Yeah, is it?
And
round?
not for nothing.
Do you do one? Like, do you just go until someone?
And
like,
not for nothing.
Done?
This seems like a sport that could be easily cheated with. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to sprinkle a little something, a little extra heavy feathers. You know what I mean? Bang! Hit that nigga, got a little rock in it. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
They
I
got
feel
weighted
like-
gloves. You got weighted pillowcases.
Yeah, I just feel like it's just very easy to cheat in this game.
And people,
But we got Pharm on here. Let's bring him in.
I gotta get me a little stand.
Yeah. What's good, Pharm? What's good, bro?
Yo, what's up, gentlemen? Yeah, I'm
What's
good,
up,
man.
brother? Taking
I'm
that
good.
late evening.
Oh,
nap.
what's up? Yeah, son. Listen, let me tell you, I had a long day, man. For real.
Thanks.
One of those days.
I was ready, had everything ready, good to go. Laptop up, 6 o'clock. All right, let me take a little 2-hour nap. Wake up, refreshed, ready to go.
Bitch, we grown. Anywho.
Phone on silent.
But yeah, Pharm, you came into the right time, man, because let's do NFL first. Oh wait, actually no, let's keep it MMA because we were just on MMA real quick. Me and O was talking about this. How do you feel? And if you don't know about this, Jake Paul and Dana White has been going back and forth. You know, Jake said that he's a cokehead. Dana said that he's ruining the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? So there's been numerous insults going back and forth between the two. Now, Jake has said, because after the last event where Francis, heavyweight champ, won again in the defense, Dana didn't put the belt on him. So Jake's like, as a fan and you're the owner of, or part owner, I think, of the league. Why wouldn't that's one of your horses, right? You should fuck with them. So Jake's like, Dana White has pure disrespect for the stars, especially Francis in his right, and he's like, that's like, in quote, that's like, imagine if Adam Silver sent a lawsuit to LeBron James right before he took the NBA Finals, and then refused to present him with the NBA championship trophy after he won it. It's pure disrespect for the athlete and the sport. End quote. So
that'd be pretty fucking wicked.
How would y'all feel? First of all, let's look at that comparison first from Jake. That's like if Adam Silver sent a lawsuit to LeBron right before he took the floor of the NBA Finals. So like right before game day.
Wait, Dana sent him a lawsuit? What was the lawsuit about?
We have to look this up. Let's check this out.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Well,
I do be hearing that a lot of people got beef with Dana White. The big thing is, I hear the money.
I think it's because it's the wages.
Money. They're getting a small percentage of the winnings.
They said that Francis tried to sue them. They're suing him for. Let's see here. Okay. They're suing him for basically leaking the shit to Jake Paul's team and shit.
For
like
telling,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, the whereabouts.
Crazy part is him and Dana have actually been. No, yeah, right. Crazy part is him and Dana have been going back and forth at it for a long time.
Who, Jake and Paul?
He really wants a big fight. Yes.
I mean,
Jake Paul and Dana White, they've been going at it for quite some time.
Especially in boxing with fighters, like, boxing and MMA. Give them their money, man. Let them go. You're still going to get your money. You're going to get big bank. You're going to get the endorsements. You're going to get the representation of these fighters. And the biggest promotion of all is having these fighters on your platform on TV and you. So just give them their money. You know what I'm saying?
And basically, and that's to Francis' point, because I think there's an MMA podcast that he was on, and he basically said that they're fighting for your contracts, and then when you're on your last fight of the contract, they pay you like not a good wage, and it's like they expect you to sit out, and they basically force you because they know that money that they gave you is not good enough, to give you the rest of your life or whatever. So they know that they got to come back and fight. That's where you sign another contract. You know what I mean? So it's like they kind of force them into this ultimatum of like, I got to go back to the hand that feeds me. You know what I'm saying? Because what happens for Dana, even though Dana was fucking with Conor McGregor became too big for the sport. He was getting too much money.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was like it when you thought of UFC, you didn't even think of Dana White. You thought of Conor McGregor. So it's like I think that's what Dana's kind of scared of. That's why I think low key he's got him and John Jones have this weird beef. You know what I mean? Because like he fucks with John, but then he's like, you know. So it's like
Dana's a businessman. John always got something coming up with coke and this and that.
Right, John's not a complete professional.
Yeah,
but
so
you love John in the fact of his talent, and he's, you know, you would say he's still the champion, arguably.
I mean, I would say that no one's taking the title from him.
The only one
title from him was himself.
And Dana White. That's the only one. That's the only one who beat him. He's got undefeated title defenses besides Dana White and Coke. Sorry, he's undefeated against Coke. I mean, he's defeated against Coke. So I wanted to get into that, but which I want to do first. Yeah, I want to do some NBA shit. Yeah, I want to do some NFL shit.
I mean, we might as well go NFL. I mean, we should do NFL first. This is the last game, right?
You're right. All right, boom.
NBA.
So
you watched the Pro Bowl?
I didn't watch the Pro Bowl because I watched one drive and I realized it's two-hand touch. So I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
I mean, come on, man. What y'all expect them to do? To play in the All-Star game? Like, come on.
I mean, come on. You don't gotta go out there and hit stick niggas, but tackling?
Nah, I wouldn't even tackle. That's the biggest way of people getting hurt is not matching speeds. One person's going fast, one person's going slow. Someone gets hurt. Nah.
Okay, so right. So no thought or anything. So twin touch. All right. So then don't even dress up. Then just play flag.
So what I'm hearing that people want as an alternative is 7-on-7s. How you feel about that?
That fine. Do that. But
what you do with the linemen then?
Do Oklahoma's and inside run and lovers lane and shit.
Trying to do no one-on-one pass rush, like
you got to do something else. Do a flag game.
What I think they should do is, I think one, make more incentive to it. So you know what I mean, more money for playing and winning MVP and stats and stuff. And two, they should make it. I think they should make it after the Super Bowl again. So like, and granted, it's a little bit closer.
Yeah, but they're risking the ratings with that.
Because it's compete with basketball.
No, not even that. I more so think it's the selling point.
Turn that down there, Dean, brother.
My boy called me Dean and everything. My bad.
No, because he literally just joined. That's why I said.
Hold on, I got a recording right now. My bad. I'm in the wrong spot. My bad. I'll be back. Please. Shout out to y'all.
So yeah, so like the Pro Bowl. So like, what is y'all real grievances with this? Y'all real gripes with this shit? You know
Waste the fucking time.
Like O said that's y'all should do 7-on-7. You know what I mean? But what do you do with the linemen? I say just do flag. Everybody play flag. Have the centers play fucking linebacker. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? Have them play tight end or some shit. Let them run around, do shit they don't normally do. Like that's some shit that we need to do. Because some of these most of these linemen can fucking catch. They can run little 2-yard routes and shit. Block for niggas. Let them get a little spin. You know what I'm saying? Because how we don't know and not for nothing. These are expansion plays in some people's, playbooks. And it's like, how will we know what they couldn't do if we never see what they do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you look like, because you see sometimes you look at people in NBA, right? In structured ball, they play a certain way. And then when they get in, pro leagues and semi-pro leagues, they doing all this crazy shit. And they're like, wait, I didn't even know nigga could do that. You're like, he because he's a center in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Shit turns into the yard real fast.
Huh?
What if they push back the Pro Bowl?
If they push back the Pro Bowl, you
That's
risk
what we're talking about.
you risk the ratings, because not for nothing.
You telling me if there was a football game on in April, people wouldn't watch?
Yeah, you would. But what happened? We've only been conditioned to that the last couple of years. You know what I mean? Springtime football, that's like weird to us.
Yeah, and that's why everybody watches. I
Right.
hear the XFL's trying to make a comeback.
Yeah, shout out
No.
to Dwayne Johnson. Hopefully he does.
Not only the XFL, the old league, the USFL.
The
That one's
USFL.
coming back too.
Yes, 2023.
Interesting.
We'll see what happens with that one.
Donald
But
Trump
like
used
you
to
were
have a
saying
team for
about
them.
like what you were saying about when the Pro Bowl airs, when it
Yeah, so-
airs is the best time. If anything, after the
Yeah,
Super
a
Bowl
week
would be
before.
good as well.
No,
Right.
a week before is the best.
It is, but that's why
because
I said
because we're
sometimes-
already in the loop. We don't miss a beat. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, but same for after the Super Bowl. You know, after the Super Bowl, I'm pretty sure one more week of football would be appreciated by those who actually love the sport. Now, granted, it would be appreciated more if they actually did something in the Pro Bowl as opposed to let a motherfucker catch a first down. You know what I'm saying? And then just touch him as he runs for yardage. But
Hey, I ain't mad.
but at the same time, with it happening after the season, maybe there would be an incentive to be more competitive.
They ain't gonna be competitive. They season
don't wanna get
over.
hurt. Niggas don't want to get hurt. Niggas don't want to get so
Just make it 909. 909 involved the line.
so what do you do with the linemen? Like do they get selections? Like what do you do? Because if the contact is not there, there's no reason for the lineman.
None.
First
Maybe
of all,
you
you
could
can't
make
you
the
can't even
linemen
get
do-
you can't even get sacked in a Pro Bowl.
Nah. Maybe you can make the linemen do like, bring back like the bench press, and you could do like a lineman skills kind of challenge. You could do a if you really want to have fun with it, like you said, you could have them playing and how they do that walk-in football. You can have them play like a walk-in football game. That might be funny.
Right. Or
But
even
nah,
just
there's not much.
just do different shit that they can do. Have throw a lineman out there at corner.
Like, don't forget though, the All-Star game is for the fans.
It is. I
Like,
understand
it
that.
ain't for the All-Stars. They, you know what I mean? They
I
did their
understand
thing.
that. I understand that. But so then give them 7-on-7 then. That what's more entertaining than that? All they want to see is the thoroughbred. All they want to see is the horses. That's a condensed form. You want touchdowns? Bong. You can get as much as you want right here. And then you have a pool. You have, you could have like what? Four team, like a team of four, wide receiver, a tight end, or two wide receiver, whatever your combination is, a quarterback, and then you have the defense.
Listen, man, rest in peace, John Madden. Make that motherfucker the yard. Straight up. Easy.
Essentially, that's what I'm saying. But I would say, but teams of four. You know what I mean? They get one quarterback and three skills, and then defense is like one linebacker and three skills. You know what I mean? It's just that's what we want. That's what we want. And they don't have to be. You don't have to even be defensive skills. You could have just any skill play. So you could really have a corner playing. a corner playing running back, a corner playing like you said, like the yard.
Both sides.
Yeah, like make it like that. Make it like that.
Right. It won't be both sides due to the depth of the NFL, but yes, that same concept.
It won't be. But yeah, but yeah, do it like that. Let's do it like that, and let's switch it up. Let's have them play some shit they haven't played since high school. You know what I'm saying?
Might be more competitive.
OBJ used to play whatever and quarterback in high school. Nigga still throws in the NFL games. Have him play quarterback for a game. Let's see how that shit would look.
That's actually not a bad.
You want to talk about ratings? Let's do some shit that's out of the box, unconventional. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit we haven't seen before. Let's spice it up. You try to spice it up by doing the pools of players and it's not just East versus West. Okay, I understand that. You know, but we still need something else. We need something else, and then you do the skills challenge. The skills is cool. Do the little dodgeball, the little, the catch competition. You know what I mean? The little passing competition. You know what I mean? So it's cool. You have a little Saturday night, whatever. But we need to do something about Sunday. The game needs to be changed. But that being said, NBA All-Star break is coming up. Always around Lover's Day. Shout out to Pharm. His birthday's around there.
Thank you.
With that being said, no wait, let's save off from the NBA because there's a lot of shit I gotta get to first before this.
Yeah. That is major in an NBA season. That is like the turning point. That
It
is when
is.
it's
It
time.
is. I want
When
to
that
get
goes
to it.
down, yeah.
I want to get to it, but first we got to get to these motherfucking coaches in the NFL because there's so much motherfucking whirlwind, and I just got to get into it.
Snap.
I got to get into it. So
Love you.
all right. So let's start there. Lovie Smith. Okay. So this is a list from Catch the Blitz. Very good platform. I fuck with them. They're very in depth and usually on accurate. This shit right here, I don't know. So they got a list of all the coaching hires, right? Lo and behold, Lovie Smith is number 9. I don't know why they made this post. You know what month it is? Lovie Smith is number 9 out with the Houston Texans. Then you got Matt Epper Flores going to the Bears. Who the fuck is he? Must be a coordinator somewhere. He's Daniels.
He's some young guy.
Okay. Josh Daniels, former Patriots coordinator, going to Las Vegas, taking over John Gruden's old job. Dennis Allen taking over for Sean Payton at the helm. Nate Hackett. He's a coordinator somewhere. Where was he?
Yeah, he was with Green Bay. He was
Okay.
actually my coach at Syracuse. He was my offensive coordinator my freshman year.
Nice.
And he was with Marone and his squad when he went to the Jaguars and the Bills.
Okay.
And I think he was offensive coordinator with him for a bit.
Oh, so shout out to Nate then. Big shout out. Big shout out.
Dog. Ooh.
Yeah. So Kevin O'Connell, he's going to the Vikes. Doug Peterson going back to them Jags. I feel like he was there before. I feel like that's
No. He was. He's back in NFL though, but he wasn't.
They released him. They released for the Eagles, which I thought was bullshit. But
I thought so too.
He was the coach that won him the Super Bowl. I mean, sure.
Yeah, he was out for a year.
They built a fucking statue of that man in Philadelphia next to Nick Foles, but okay.
Yeah, crazy, right?
I would say AI deserves one first before Nick Foles, though.
I'm saying they got it, and they got one, and Nick Foles won them the Super Bowl.
I'm about to say, can I? Because AI didn't win them no chip.
Who would have ever thought Nick Foles would win a Super Bowl?
Who would have ever thought that bitch is the backup god?
And you know what's crazy? Ever since that opportunity in Philadelphia, he's gotten 3 starting jobs after and has not been close to successful.
But guess what? And it's like, you know what it is? Like different forms of niggas. You know how it's like untucked Kyrie and it's like mask LeBron, mask Kobe, like hoodie Melo. Backup quarterback Nick Foles. Philly Nick. Stupid. He's stupid. And it's like him, and I saw another one. It was like
I wish he was stupid in LA, but
it was like Ryan Fitzpatrick when he's not listed. Yeah, when he's not listed as a starter. It was like some shit, like just random shit.
If he's not starting, he's gonna close that game. That's a fact. He's gonna close and gonna win.
But yeah, any of these scream out to you? I think that this this Giants hire looks like they're doing the same thing, because I said the same thing when they hired Joe Judge.
Yeah,
and
Joe
I
Judge
said
was absurd.
And we have this fucking stupid ass Rooney Rule, right?
Yeah, it's retarded.
So the Rooney Rule says that we have to interview a black candidate, which is bullshit because we have to have this. We even need this rule. But whatever, the rule's there.
It makes you think of the Rooney Rule each time a black coach is hired or even considered. It's like, is this the Rooney Rule or is it because of,
No.
Yeah.
And think about it. And I bring it to my point. You sped it up for me. Thank you, Pharm. You sped it up for me. But to bring to my point, Brian Flores, former coach of the Dolphins, he got the text from Bill Belichick saying, "Hey, congrats on the job."
Yeah, Bill fucked up.
That was bad.
He didn't even get interviewed yet. You feel me?
But I think that was a straw that might have broke the camel's back, though.
Yeah,
bro. But the thing is, you still got to interview a nigga, even though you already in your heart of hearts already know who you're going with. But you got to interview a black dude just to say you did it.
And that's not a good look, because that's exactly what they're going to do, is just that. Bring in a black coach every year to.
It could be the first one.
They did, yeah.
Just because they did it. I did it. All right, cool. Let's move on to who we really want.
But I mean, I guess that's better than the other side of it. I don't know.
And not for nothing, we got some young guys, some talented names, some guys that's been around who obviously these guys know football. I'm not saying that, but what I'm also saying is that black people are also capable of knowing football. You got Lovey here. Lovey, let's not forget Lovey Smith he's a championship winning coach.
Right.
Not not the NFL. I mean, not the national championship, but he won the conference. You know what I'm saying? So he's up to do that. And not for nothing, he's a talented defensive mind. You know what I mean? So let's not get that misconstrued. But not for nothing, you got Brian Flores who's going through this whole heap of things. He just took fucking Miami to two back-to-back winning seasons. They give him the boot.
Yeah.
After 4 years, okay, whatever. Then not for nothing, you have Eric Bieniemy, who should have been a candidate 3 years ago. He's still, and if he still wants to be on the Chiefs, that's his prerogative. But still, like let's acknowledge the fact that he is head coach worthy. You know what I mean? Or he's definitely a potential candidate.
Yeah.
Not for
Another
nothing.
cat, Byron Leftwich. in the process. He was
Super Bowl winning coordinator.
Go to the Jaguars. They thought he was going to go to the Jaguars.
Right. We were sold on it, right? Because it made sense.
Early.
He's got the franchise love. He's already a Ring of Hall of Fame. It all makes sense. But I think it made too much sense for them. That's what I think it did. I think
even him going from Tampa to Jacksonville wouldn't even be a bad look.
It wouldn't be a bad look, but I think that because he was a franchise quarterback there, and now he's the head coach there.
He was their last good quarterback.
Right. That would be stupid. You know what I'm saying? But Todd Bowles, another defensive coordinator who had some success as a head coach. I don't even think he got any interviews. Who knows? Leslie Frazier, another guy. These are different guys who are talented, who are fucking obviously have success. That's the thing I don't understand. There's obviously seen success, whether it be coordinators or as a head coach. Why don't these guys get serious looks when they have the same resume? Some have better resumes. And not for nothing, they've been working with a system that they've been slighted to since the beginning.
I'll say this.
Because the owners. That's what the owners want.
In the league, though, there's been a little spurt of young coaches.
There has been
in power moves. And
fucking McVay's and the Matt Lattifors and shit.
Bay.
Yeah.
So, just kind of playing the flip side of it, you already saw what a lot of coaches could do, and a lot of them didn't succeed or get to the level of success that people want. So I see why they go to the new, fresh, young faces. But with this situation, there's no reason Brian Flores shouldn't be a head coach somewhere.
None
whatsoever. Honestly,
and not for nothing,
gotten released from the Dolphins.
And not for nothing, I forgot a name here that I forgot to put on there. Gerard Mayo. I forgot to tell you that.
Hey,
I forgot to do that.
I'm still mad about Caldwell, man. With
Jim, Jim Caldwell. Yeah, look at that. Boom, I forgot about that. The fucking savior of Detroit.
If I'm not mistaken, he had them on to like a 12-4 or 13-3 record. They lost in the first round.
Savior of Detroit.
Yeah, yeah, he's still nowhere. Not even. I don't even think he was a coordinator anywhere.
That man is a winning head coach. Double check.
But not for nothing, we got to go. And not for nothing, I don't think the NFL has enough a bag to go get this nigga out of there. But if you want to go get this nigga, Tony Dungy. You can literally go get him if you want him that bad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You think he'll come back?
I would.
If the bag was right.
The way that
not for nothing too. Look at Herm
Edwards. Did come back. He did
look
go
at Herm.
to college.
Look at Herm.
Tony Dungy, I see him coming back, and he still has love for the sport. If you talk to the man about the sport today, I believe he might have a broadcasting gig. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the money's tight.
Wait, you think he has a broadcasting gig?
I think he's on. Yeah, I think he's on television now.
Yeah, he's on whatchamacall every week.
You think he's been doing that shit for the last since the Super Bowl, nigga? He went straight to do that. Like, what do you mean? Like, you think that is his career?
All right, my bad. So I'm not wrong then.
You're right. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, not for nothing. You can go get that's my same argument with Mark Jackson in the NBA. If you want him,
they
go get
bothered
him.
Mark Jackson. Mark
Go
Jackson
get
set
him. He's
up.
right there. He's right there. Go get him. Every day you see him.
Mark Jackson's crazy too.
Go get
You
him.
know what's another crazy one is homie that was a coach of the Raptors, Casey.
Oh, the Dwayne
Yeah.
Casey
Yeah, Dwayne
Won
Casey.
Coach of the Year,
fired him.
got released.
Next
then they
year.
won the championship the next year because they got a better team.
Yeah, it's crazy. They'll do that.
Not only did but you gotta look at them. Look at the mathematics. Not only did they have a better team, but LeBron almost left. He left that year too.
Yeah.
They didn't beat him in the finals. He left.
Same thing with Mark Jackson. The team got a little bit better. You know, they got a little bit more gel. Steve Kerr, I guess. And then all of a sudden Steve Kerr comes in and they, you know, because they were, when Mark Jackson's last year, they were like the number 1 or number 2 team in the West. They were like 57 win team.
And we got to also respect the fact that they had to change the game because of the way these niggas were playing. Like,
right.
Because Steph and Clay was so open, they had to stop calling certain plays. Like certain plays are banned. Like they have a thing play called elevator floors. And it's like
sounds like you're joking, but
I'm dead serious. It's like a double screen. And it's like the shooter just be wide open, like at the top. And it's 2 screens right here. The fuck? You know what I mean? Yeah,
crazy. It's how they shoot, man. They their own talent.
Yeah, like you be thinking like why Steph is so open. Yeah, he does a lot of movement, but because that nigga Draymond has him on a leash. When healthy, he has him on a leash, and he just knows when to screen. Here you go, Steph. Whack.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like he just knows. Like they had plays that they was like, y'all can't run this no more. It's not fair. Look it up. When we look it up, I'm telling you, look it up. It's called elevator floors.
Cheating and shit.
It's damn near cheating because you got Steph Curry. You're damn near cheating.
You find it on YouTube, right?
Yeah, of course. All right, so speaking of Joe Judge, right? We wasn't talking about Joe Judge, but speaking of Joe Judge, he was hired as the Patriots' assistant offensive coach.
Really?
Oh, so he's back in New England.
He's back under Belichick's wing.
I don't understand. Well, I'm pretty sure other people get this, but it's just not mentioned. It might be taboo in the football community. But like all the coaches that leave the Belichick coaching tree aren't really too successful on the other side.
Josh McDaniels is the only one.
Yeah, and that's one.
And Vrabel. Well, he wasn't a coach.
He was a player and then a coach. So I mean, that's different.
And defensively, what's the nigga name? Dan Peterson, the nigga that with the beard.
Oh, I know who you talk about.
Yeah, that went to the Lions.
The one that was before
Patricia.
Patricia.
Mike Patricia.
Mike Patricia. Right.
Mike Patricia. He's all right defensively. I don't know about a head coach, but defensively, he's got it.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
As a DC, he's got it.
He's got it as a DC, but definitely Vrabel is Vrabel's up there for sure. And what was the dude? And McDaniels. But because you know what happened with McDaniels, what happened, and this is what Joe Judge did. McDaniels will go and get some experience on his own and then come back. Like I think he was a head coach of the Broncos.
Yeah,
and then came back. You know what I mean? He was like he's done this multiple times. Like been an OC to Bill, and then come back. You know, so with that being said, like. That's what I think Joe Judge is gonna do. He's like, all right, I got my taste of being what a head coach is. That shit was brutal. Hey, Bill, let me come back.
Maybe, yeah.
And here's my thing. Now you're reluctant to get any job in the NFL, especially as a black man, which we all are. So, if we're in the league and you were just a head coach, how far low are you going for your next job? Like, obviously NFL, but like you're a head coach, you're not gonna take a quarterback's coach job.
I mean, some of them go from head coach to position coach.
Yeah, very true.
You think so?
I mean, it'd be a pride killer at the same time, but if they're gonna sacrifice their pride to go to a more successful organization
because you
back, then it's not a waste.
Yeah, like stepping down from head coach to a coordinator, I have no problem with that. No problem with that.
Coach
Yeah.
Marone went from the head coach to the O-line coach at Bama.
Yeah. And I mean, he just stayed at Bama. You see how successful they are. Smart move.
Yeah, they
That
probably
was a business decision.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he has offers everywhere else for that.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, but why not be a part of the dynasty though? You know what I'm saying? Like, Kirby was like, nah, this shit's too good. This shit's too sweet for me. Nigga Kirby was like, nah, this shit is too sweet.
Yeah,
fuck Kirby. That nigga did some snake shit, bro. That nigga Kirby Smart did some snake shit.
Yeah, go Bulldogs.
Bro, how would you feel about that shit too? Would you take that shit personally? Like niggas beat you with your own kind of, you know what I mean, shit you taught him? You know what I mean? Like imagine a nigga under your wing for 4 or 5 years. You had so much success. Then nigga go on and get a head coach in the same conference as you, and then you gotta play this nigga 3 times a year.
Hey, listen, man, students who pass the teacher is a real cliche.
Yeah, but the teacher never want to get passed by the student, nigga, no matter what.
You're right. You're absolutely right. But guess what? Should be happening, fam.
You're right, but Miyagi's always like, at the end of the day, son, step back. I know you learned this shit, but grasshoppers, you know what I mean? You're not the full one, son. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like at the end of the day, you gotta remind niggas. Bill Belichick, he tries to remind niggas. Don't forget.
Shit on them real quick.
Don't forget.
Nick Saban definitely do.
Yeah, Nick Saban does it. And not for nothing, those two coaches have like the biggest like successful like modern coaching branches. You know what I mean? Like
they have the highest foot on neck ratio.
They do. And but look,
the best coaches in college and NFL for the past,
right. But look at all their branches though, too, because you got Kirby Smart, you got all these guys that Scott Frost, all these guys that were
good name drop.
You know what
Scott
I mean?
Frost was under Saban?
No, I lied. He was Oklahoma, no, Oregon coach. He was an Oregon offensive coordinator. Sorry. I meant to say Lane Kiffin. Lane Kiffin.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
There was a couple guys that
Steve Sarkisian, I think.
Yeah. There's Sarkisian. There's so many of them because there was like around during that time when there was like early dynasty. You know what I mean? Stefanski, some shit like that, right? I think he was a Saban guy. But anyway, all these weird Polish niggas. But yeah, so it's like, he's coming back home to daddy, and he's gonna get his little experience, and then and then he's he's gonna get another job in another minute. You know what I mean? Because he's white. So in some other football news, Pharm, I know you were upset a couple episodes ago. We didn't announce the name of the Washington football team. Now to be the Washington Commanders.
Trash.
It's trash.
They should have stayed the football team.
Very trash.
Or the Wolves. That'd have been tough.
The Wolves.
The Wolves. That would have been fun.
The Red Wolves. The Hogs. I was fucking with the Hogs. Red Hogs. I was fucking with anything like you could do the Red Hogs. Anything. I was fucking with anything.
I was fucking with anything that wasn't so political. Close to
yeah, definitely not. The Commanders. That's not marketable at all. That's trash.
No, that sounds tough.
Not trash at all. Like you might as well call them agents, nigga.
That might be hard though.
Yeah, Washington agents. That's actually pretty hard though.
I would fuck with that.
They got like a little suit.
It's all about the football team.
Nah. It'd be like the mystery symbol, the guy with the hat and the glass, the silhouette of a hat and glasses.
I like that. I like that idea. All right, so the Washington agents, their safety. Deshaun Everett, right, was charged with a involuntary manslaughter.
Whoa.
Right. From the death of his girlfriend in a crash on December 23rd. Yeah, it's my dad's birthday.
Shit.
Yeah, so he got charged with involuntary manslaughter from when he killed his girl.
That's so sad, man.
Yeah.
So not only was he driving in an accident that his girl died in, but now he's getting charged for it.
Yep. Everett was driving a 2010 Nissan GTR. 2010.
Classic. That's a classic whip.
Nah, I know it's coupe. I know. I see it. He the left side of the right roadway, struck several trees, rolled over that night. The passenger, Olivia Peters, later died at the hospital.
That's fucked up.
Damn, that's sad.
That's
Yeah.
very fucked up.
How's
Yeah,
he
so-
doing?
Well, he got fined, so he ain't doing too well.
Potential jail time. More than fine.
Maybe involuntary manslaughter. We don't know. We got to find out if he was drugged or anything during the game.
Yeah, if he was drunk, then yeah.
During the game, during the
Accident.
the accident. Because if he is, then you see further charges. Because sometimes people get away with the involuntary manslaughter because they really wasn't under any influence; they just crashed.
Yeah, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate too. But sometimes you see it like that. But yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, it's I don't know, man. But yeah, so we got some more just terrible news in the world about just gotta shed light on some shit, right? Manchester United, one of their players, Mason Greenwood, I think he just got traded. I think he just got the transfer window was ended in January, and I think he just left. So
What
he's
club
not
is
on.
he part of?
He was on Man U.
I'm sorry. Okay.
But I think he's on another team now. I think he's on. We'll get to it later, but yeah. So he's been arrested on suspicion of sexual assault and threatened to kill.
Why people wilding? These pro athletes.
I don't know what is going on, but people are saying he's the best winger at Prison FC. That's fucked up. I mean, what he did was fucked up. Prison FC getting stronger every day. That's
FC getting stronger every day.
That's crazy. And then also too, what's another one? Because there's another one going on right now. Because I see memes of the longest yard, and it's like a whole bunch of shit going on, and not for nothing, didn't this nigga just play in the Pro Bowl and some shit came up about him?
Oh,
we're talking about AK-41.
You gonna call that nigga that after he got arrested for some shit?
It was like,
well, yeah, he got arrested for I actually heard what happened. No, not saying if this is true or not, but it was an altercation involving him, his peers, and some random guy in the elevator.
Punched the man 8 times.
Huh?
He punched the man 8 times.
I don't know if it was him. Maybe his
beat a man unconscious, broke his eye socket. These are just headlines. I'm just saying. I'm not saying they're true or not.
No. Is it? Yeah, actually,
Vegas cops allowed Alvin Kamara to play in the Pro Bowl before felony battery charge.
Wait, so that happened before the Pro Bowl?
It looks like
it happened before the Pro Bowl. He was arrested and apprehended after. So he was in the game, got dressed, played for a little bit of snaps, not too successful. They lost, and then he got arrested.
They let him play his game at least.
They did let him play his game, but he went in willingly, no resistance, no anything, no problems, no issues. Once the police were involved, he basically complied with everything that was going on, and now they're to the bottom of it.
Okay, good, because I was, why? Pharm, because I thought some people have proclaimed that it was a domestic charge, so I was worried because his girl he messed with is a fine sister.
It wasn't a girl either. So I mean,
thank you, thank God.
Yeah, it was a guy that was trying to hop on an elevator or do something very excessive to jump on the elevator with him and his posse. And then word is, and don't quote me, he pushed the guy, and then his guys beat him up.
Good bitch.
Right.
Good bitch. I'm a star. Don't be just jumping into shit like that, bitch. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? Fuck around, end up right. You lucky unconscious is what you got, bitch. And not for nothing. You gotta remember, I'm from Northside, Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't sweet. Northside Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Is it socially irresponsible to wear Alvin Kamara jersey with all this shit going on?
I would hold off for that for a little bit.
Socially irresponsible.
You don't see me wearing a Mason Greenwood kit, do you?
No, not at all. But I gotta have my. I got
All
my
right,
AK
so-
with me.
So let's wrap it up here with the NBA, the association, the A.
NBA.
We got. Oh shit!
The New York Knicks. Hey, so one of the things I heard, because you know how the Knicks traded for Cam Reddish, right?
Shout
I
out my
heard
dog,
that
Cam
man
Reddish.
Zion
They
is
did
being
do that.
trash, so he get traded there too.
It's his weight problem. That's why he's ass, is it not? Or
I
isn't that
heard
one of
he's
the
doing
No,
a
it's
big
not his weight
plot.
problem. It's not his weight problem. He is his fucking ankle.
He's
His
hurt or
ankle.
some shit,
It was
yeah.
his ankle. That's what happened. And then because of the ankle, he gained weight because he couldn't do anything.
Oh, okay.
That's
he gained
why.
a lot of weight. Nobody put his meal prep planner sucks.
I mean, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't work out or anything for you because he had to. It's a point in time where you had to just rest. And
But if that were you, I'm pretty sure you would tell your meal prep lady, "Hey, listen, can you not?"
yeah,
get
but
such
not for
fatty
nothing.
shit?"
I'm not 19 and I'm not 260 pounds. Like you got to remember, he's still growing. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, like
Where's
his
the mental-
metabolism might be on a different planet. I
And he
never,
still
I
gotta
never,
eat.
right? I never been 260. You know what I mean? And for him, like if he don't do nothing and for like 2 weeks, he could be out of shape. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that could be easily how his body looks. Not to say he's incapable of doing that, because look at this nigga, he's a fucking freak. You know what I'm saying? He could get back into
He's a
shape,
tank.
and him solid.
Is a problem.
And not for nothing, like we've seen that the thing with Joel Embiid sometimes that people are not ready when they first come out, but literally trust the process. When you see the talent there, trust the process with Zion. Like
Yeah.
let's not compare him to Ja and RJ and let them run away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because even though these guys are playing and they're progressing,
I got it.
no, Ja Ben got it since his sophomore year at Murray State. He got it. You know what I'm saying? That bitch got it. And then that's why I knew. I'm like, wait a minute, he wasn't. And I was like, wait, he's not a freshman. I'm like, oh, he was there before. I didn't even know him last year. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, no, he's gonna get drafted for sure. He's gonna get drafted for sure.
He's dope.
And
He's dope.
so,
But speaking of New Orleans, can we actually stay on that for just 2 more minutes?
yeah, you want to talk about the trade?
Your boy is over there.
CJ's never been on board.
Mr. 50, Mr. I
Oh,
bet
yeah, I
15
forgot
points
about
on
that
the
trade.
FanDuel and always win. Shout out to him.
Yeah, so the Trailblazers broke up Rip City. It's the end of an era. How do I?
Took long enough. They gotta do whatever they gotta do to keep Dame.
I don't know if they
Better
even keep
do
him
they?
at this. That's their best friend at this point. That's the best friend.
That's not like to keep Dame. Getting rid of his brother is not
CJ
one of them.
McCullough, right?
That's what I'm saying. That's not the game plan. But yeah. So the Blazers get rid of CJ McCollum, Larry Nance Jr., and Tony Snell to the Pelicans in exchange for Josh Hart, Thomas Shadawansky, and Nickel. Nickel, the nigga Nick Exalon Walker. You know,
The nigga Nick.
yeah. Shit. SGA's cousin, nigga.
It has to be some first round picks too.
That trade is not.
Yeah, definitely.
far
Oh,
from even.
and Didi Lazula and some draft compensation.
Yeah.
So
It would have to be draft
Shit.
picks because none of those pieces are really worth it. I mean,
So-
Josh Hart might have the highest potential out of all of them that's getting traded
Yeah.
over there, but that's about it.
Yeah, but
I
the
like Josh
Trailblazers
Hart.
just took a step back.
They did. They did.
I mean, I unless the draft picks end up being something which is basically a toss up.
Depends on the
that's a
draft.
shot in the dark with that
I can
shit.
start betting on money lines now, though, at least for New Orleans.
They
They
took
might
a
win a
step
game or
big
two.
time back. So
All
New
right, but
Orleans managed to
yeah.
keep Brandon Ingram too.
yeah, they got Brandon. They kept the running in them. But here's
That's
my
his
thing.
boy, right? That's his boy.
I like Bi. Yeah.
Baby KD. as
Nah,
they say.
baby kid. Nah, baby KD. Tatum's baby
Bro, you've been
KD
calling
now.
him Baby KD for years. Stop.
Nah, because I thought he was gonna be baby KD when he first came in the league. His frame, he was very frail like KD, and I thought he was long and lanky and played like KD. Yeah, no, he don't shoot as well as KD. He gets to the lane, he slashes a playmaker, but he can't. His jumper ain't
pure
know,
like that.
it's not.
Yo,
pure.
Amari, one thing about Denzel, he is very good with his basketball foresight is very, very good in terms of talent and up and coming.
The eye test.
He's been calling plays since, we want to say 2017 is a long time ago.
I would say even
Since
before
like
that.
2015, 14, he's been saying
I
that
was
these
saying
players are
niggas
going to
before
be
that.
successful and be
I was
nice.
saying niggas before that. I was
It's
telling
more
niggas.
than 10.
I was telling niggas
But
about Jason Tatum when he was a sophomore.
Mm.
I was like, he's gonna be disgusting. That bitch gets drafted. Goes to Duke, gets drafted. I'm just like, well, I tell you. Amani Bates right now, he's at Memphis. I knew about him for like 4 years.
Yeah, he's a dog. I like that kid.
I know about him since he was like
gonna
4
come to the
years.
league
You
and
know
do
what I mean?
well, I
Nigga was in
hope.
8th grade. I'm looking at this.
Denzel's a scout. Like he's a scout.
I think I am a scout. I think I am a scout. I'm
He
looking
said, I
at.
think I am a scout.
I'm following this kid. I think he's in 8th grade now. That bitch does all the NBA moves, the pro moves. He does it now.
Ooh,
Like,
what's his name?
I'm not. Nope. I'll send you it privately. You know what I mean? Off the air, because I ain't trying to jinx it. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to put the energy in there, but he's got it.
But Omari, don't be
He's got
surprised if Denzel might be spot on a couple
He's
years.
got
from
it.
now.
No,
Be sure
this
to
nigga
save
got it.
message.
This nigga
Hey,
got it.
8th grade,
I'm
we'll
not-
be hearing about him sooner rather than later, like next 2-3 years.
Yep.
I'm not trying to
You
get
know how
him
it is,
up.
they start
Denzel
talking
knows
about
what
them
he's talking
cats when
about.
they're like juniors and sophomores.
Yep. And he's in New York, so when New York is always a big thing about where he's going to high school. So, because you could go to high school anywhere. Like Melo's son. Melo's son just announced that he's going to Christ the King.
Is
Big
he?
school. Yeah, big basketball school.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So it's like that's huge for him and the development for him, and it's like building his own legacy. That's huge. So we're gonna see where my son go, because he ranked in the class of 20 was it 2026?
24?
No,
Oh,
2026.
that sounds crazy.
2026.
No,
Class
it does
of
sound crazy, but
2026.
listen,
But he's
Denzel
ranked.
might be right.
He's
Like,
ranked.
might
He's
be
ranked. He's
right.
ranked like top 5. And but he got it. He got it. I'm telling you, he got it right now. And his favorite player is Kyrie. So what the fuck is that telling you? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that tell
It's
you?
crazy. I hope
And
he gets
Kyrie
crazy.
follows him. Like Kyrie follows him. Like this is I'm trying to tell you. Like this, he's not no normal kid.
You better invite him. You better invite him to Brooklyn.
This kid is a prodigy. All right, so we got another trade to report. The Pacers are sending Sabonis, Jeremy Lamb, and Justin Holiday to the Kings in exchange for Tyrese Halliburton, Buddy Hield, and Tristan Thompson. Who do you think won this deal? And don't
Whoever
say
got Buddy Hield.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Buddy Hield a lot.
And not for nothing. Let me explain. Let me break this down. So Sabonis is an all-star, right?
Didn't the Pacers just trade Karis LeVert too?
They did. But all right, so the Pacers just traded their all-star, Jeremy Lamb. But he wasn't an all-star this year, but last year he was. Their all-star, Jeremy Lamb and Justin Holiday, for Tyrese Halliburton, which is a young, proven guard.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a dog because he's crafty. I like Halliburton.
He's gonna be good. Let's say that he's gonna be good.
He's gonna be good. I don't know if all-star, but he'll be good. He'll be like the Malcolm Brogdon kind of thing. Like niggas know, but not a super household name. But that might change because he's going to be on the East Coast. We'll be able to see him a little bit more. And then Buddy Hield, Buddy Hield is Buddy Hield. But even the fact that Buddy Hield has made that name in Sacramento is even a testament to Buddy Hield, because Sacramento's a dead zone for niggas' careers. And then Tristan Thompson, he comes out of Sacramento with his little stint, so he's free to do whatever.
I didn't know he was still in the league.
Right. Well, I mean, he's still serviceable. He's still walking double.
I thought he was still just cheating on the Kardashians and shit.
I mean, hey, we ain't gonna bring that into the show because we want to keep that strictly on the court. But he does. He's got a problem officially. But yeah, so I mean, the Pacers are shipping house right now, and I think they want to go young, because right now what they're trying to do is Are they going to keep Miles Turner? Is the question.
I would.
Because
I would too.
they traded Levert, they traded Sabonis. Are they going to trade Miles Turner? And then I think you still have Ty Warren. So
You do, but it's not the same Ty Warren that you got in the bubble 2 years ago.
you're right. It's not. It's not.
It's far from it. He wasn't even like that last year.
It's
Bubble
not.
Ty Warren.
Bubble Ty Warren he was trying to rival Jimmy Butler.
That's like untucked Kyrie or fucking.
Now untucked Kyrie is different. No.
Or
Untucked
KD.
Untucked Kyrie is a demon.
A demon spawn of hell.
Yeah, that bitch gonna hit you with all types of footworks and fancy movements and all types of shit. Anywho, let's keep it moving.
He's awesome.
To end it all off, the NBA All-Star roster, the teams are so fucking stacked. You got some players who were injured now replacing some other players. So with that being said, look at this team and tell me who y'all think will win. Y'all want me to start with the West or the East first?
Start with the East. Oh no, start West because the West has more familiar names.
All right, boom. So let's go with the starters first. Starters, obviously, LeBron, who is the captain. So it's LeBron. Think of the team, though. Think of the structure of the team. LeBron, Jokic, Wiggins, Curry, Ja.
Crazy.
Backcourt.
Crazy.
Backcourt, you have got it. Front court, you got it. I'm not sold on Wiggins.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Wiggins
the
is the one
glue.
He's not the one.
Which one of these don't belong, guys?
That's a good
How did he become a
segment.
starter?
Because he's been balling with the Warriors, nigga. He's balling right now.
He has. He's been playing the small forward position very, very well. Numbers
balling
ain't
right now with
consistent,
the-
but he's a good
No,
body.
he's playing with the Splash Brothers. That's what's got him. All right. So the reserves for this team is D Book, Doncic, Rudy Gobert,
I got this too. Yeah.
Spider, DeJounte Murray, who's now replacing Draymond Green, Chris Paul, and Karl Anthony Towns, the cat.
Shout out to DeJounte Murray.
Right,
That's
first
the
time.
The Spurs, right?
Right, first time.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Right.
Shout out to Draymond, allowing that to even get down. All right, so then we got this other team, which this is my pick. I think this makes more sense to me, but we'll argue it. Giannis, DeRozan, Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Trae Young.
Stop right there. Giannis and Joel.
Yeah. And Jason
With
Tatum.
Tatum?
And Tatum.
Crazy.
What are we doing here?
There's literally nothing that can be done.
Who was the other two? It was Trey and who?
Trae Young and DeMar DeRozan.
Oh my God.
DeMar DeRozan?
Really?
Really? Well, I guess the Bulls off like 1 seed or some shit.
Yeah, they're 2 seed. So DeMar is going to kill you inside mid range. Trey is going. I got the rest on the 3. That leaves the space for Tatum. Giannis is going to run around, and and Joel going to be at the top of the key. Giannis is going to run around. Giannis is going to run around. He's going to run around. He's going to run around and play point.
I definitely think they got a better starting 5.
They absolutely got starting 5 because here's my thing. For this starting team, who's guarding Embiid?
No, Jokic.
You're gonna put Jokic or LeBron on him?
Jokic gets shot by Embiid though.
Okay, so you're gonna put Jokic on LeBron. I mean Jokic on Embiid.
LeBron on Giannis.
LeBron on Giannis, and then who's guarding Tatum? Wiggins.
Come on. Wiggins is on Tatum.
Get cooked. And then
the real thing is DeMar DeRozan.
And then yeah, exactly. You have
Ja, I guess.
Don't even insult me. Steph Curry and Ja versus Trey and Steph and Trey cancel each other out. These niggas is like prototypes. And then so it's really Ja gonna have to guard DeRozan.
Yeah, because if you're being honest, they really can't guard one another. So that's perfect actually. By one another, I'm talking about
DeMar
Trey Lance and Steph Curry.
Trae Young and Steph Curry.
Yeah, I was still.
You don't think Steph could guard Trey? He kind of know what he gonna do. He like nigga, you doing the same.
Not really. Here's what I say, and the reason I say I don't think so is because I I think Trey Young's handles is very Kyrie-esque, and Steph can't guard Kyrie.
Who the fuck can?
That's what I'm not. That's not what I'm answering.
Oh, okay. I was you said something. You said guard Kyrie it's like there's someone that can do it.
No, I'm just saying that Trey Young is very Kyrie-esque, so you could see Steph Curry having difficulty guarding him, and vice versa. Trey Young is gonna have.
Is this shit Kyrie-esque? What do you think about that? Oh, you think it's shit's Kyrie-esque?
I think Trey Young.
I think Kyrie handles on a league of his own. That shit is.
No, it is. But
that
Trey
shit
Young
like
can get
Darren
busy
Williams.
like
that shit like Darren Williams, White Chocolate, Chris Paul,
I think
Steve
Kyrie's
Nash
a harder
mixed.
matchup than Trey. But either way, Trey is gunning though. So
Kyrie got the gun too though, but I'm gonna do 55 in and out.
What's the reserves for the East?
All right, so the reserves, Fred VanVleet, Middleton, Zach LaVine, James Harden, Darius Garland, Jimmy Butler, LaMelo Ball.
No KD? They don't got no front court.
KD hurt because so LaMelo's taking over.
They got no front court on that.
Well, you could play You could play Jimmy at the 3. You could play Middleton at the 3. He's gonna have to play small ball 4.
You don't got no one else playing the 4 to 5 besides Giannis and Embiid. So
then you're gonna have to take one of them out, put one of these guys in, and then bring one of them bigs in as the big. And then what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to play Tatum at the 4 if Giannis is out. If Embiid gets out, Giannis plays the 5. Tatum slides to the 4. If Embiid comes back in, you could take Giannis out, have Tatum at the 4.
Yeah.
Middleton at the 3, Jimmy at the 3, whoever you want. And after that, you got James Harden and Zach LaVine. Those guys those guys can do 2-3.
That's
and
wild,
and LaMelo, the nigga, he could really guard. He can't play defenses. Well, can't, but he
All-Star game with 2 centers.
Right.
That'd be fun.
Right. I don't understand that.
I just hope that they're competitive this year with the All-Star game. But I mean, they've been doing a lot better job with the NFL than the
So
NBA.
who y'all got? Who y'all got? East, West. I'm
East.
taking East, bro.
I got East Coast.
East
Giannis
easy.
gets MVP.
Again?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Can we talk about this for a second? Because I'm a big I don't know if anybody knows, I'm a big Chi fan. I love Giannis. Just because of the storyline. You know what I mean? Can we just look at this dude and say he's 26 years old and he's a damn near Hall of Famer already?
Yeah. There's a lot of players that's been like that. We've been spoiled in our basketball watching.
26 though?
I'd beg to argue that LeBron wasn't that far off at 26.
I don't think he didn't win a ring.
I'd have to double check.
He didn't win a ring. LeBron won a ring. I think he won a ring year 10 because Jordan won his first ring year 9. LeBron did it 1 year after.
Either way,
10.
LeBron was going off at 26. LeBron was the same thing. Well, Giannis got in the league at 17 or something.
18. Same thing as LeBron. Yeah. 18.
Fresh out of Greece.
Yeah, fresh out of Greece. Came in. He didn't have the fame of LeBron. LeBron was starting day one.
Yeah,
he had to put a franchise on. But Giannis grew into imagine because you taking someone that is literally a fucking Pharm, what are you doing?
I just dropped something. I'm sorry.
This nigga's doing fucking. These niggas sweeping up and cleaning, my nigga. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you draft Giannis, you don't know what the fuck he's gonna be, right? You basically make this boy into a man. He's getting he's getting his license over there. He's a fucking a resident over there. You know what I mean? Yeah. And he caps off to be a 2-time MVP, 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. Or I think it might be 1 time. I think it was 1 time. 1-time Defensive Player of the Year, All-Star MVP, Finals MVP. Come on, bro. Yeah. What are you on?
Yeah, he definitely blew out the expectations.
Yeah, what are you on?
That's a big dog right there.
You know what I'm saying? And it's yo, bro, how much trophies you got in 1 or 2 years, bro? What are you on? And he's bright, bro. He's 20. I don't even think he is 26 yet. I think he's 25.
I think he's younger than that.
I think he's
25.
Yeah, I don't even think he's
He ain't
26.
become a starter until he was like.
Who we talking about again? Giannis?
Yeah. And
he's 26.
Not for nothing. I don't think he's 26 yet. I really don't think he's 26 yet. And not for nothing, Giannis don't even play like how he should really be playing yet. Like his game hasn't matured to his matured self yet. You know what I'm saying? Like you see how LeBron's game has matured into what it is now?
Yeah, he refined his game. You're saying that Giannis is still raw.
Giannis gonna get a shot and it's gonna be crazy.
Bro, if
he's
Giannis, working on it.
He is a role
He's
player
working
because,
on it.
I mean, who does he have to really follow? Who does he have to emulate in terms of style? Other big men, but other big men aren't like that.
You know who? Dr. J, nigga.
Dr. J, yeah.
George Gervin, nigga. That's who you got. That's who you got. Magic Johnson.
Thing.
You gotta look at them niggas because there's nothing. There's nothing nobody could do with you, bro. But with that being said, it's been another episode of Humpday Highlights.
Humpday.
Roll
the clip.
You missed the highlights, man. Thanks everybody for joining. With some technical difficulties, but I appreciate y'all time and whatnot. But yeah, man. So everybody stay black out there. Appreciate y'all. Humpday.
Hump day, humpity hump.